What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, Sports Talk with Street Flavor. Yes, it is July 1st. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. Once again, the Mets has paying this man $1 million to sit at home for a deferred contract. Bobby is winning. Okay, but talking about contracts and everything, we have a lot of transactions going on in the NBA. A lot of people are trading teams or new teams, and some people are leaving teams. Dame got waived, got cut. The boy's injured, and you just let him go. They lost a big man and picked up a big man. They picked up Harris, a guard from the Magic. What is Milwaukee doing? Will Giannis be happy with these transactions? That's what we must see. What is next for Milwaukee? And will Giannis be happy? Everyone's talking about the Lakers and LeBron. They lost Finney Smith. They haven't added anyone yet. LeBron opted in on his contract to get his $52 million guaranteed. But there's speculations that he could be traded. Will that happen? I don't think so, but everyone like to guess and estimate, hypothesis that what's going to happen with LeBron. But let's move on. Denver traded Porter to the Nets for Cam because they said they needed somebody consistent and they needed some depth on the bench. So they added Hardaway Jr. They added the big man from the Kings to get some depth on the bench. So that the Joker said that he needed that. And that's what they went out and got. They're not through yet. They're going to add some more pieces. Will that be enough? All right. Lopez left Milwaukee. Ended up with the Clippers. Everyone thought he was going to the Lakers because the Lakers need a big man. But ended up with the Clippers. Will that improve them? Nice big man, outside shot, can protect the rim when he's down there. Let's see what happens. But he's getting older. All right? Andre Ayton is still out there. When he clears waivers, will he end up being a Laker? Will that be that lob threat that Luka needs? We will see. Atlanta has done a lot. They added Porzingis. They added Alexander Walker, SGA's cousin. Was down with the Timberwolves. Great wing, great defender. Is Atlanta a landing spot or a destination now for NBA players? Are they changing things around? Will they keep Trey or will they trade him? That's the question. Oh man, that's Trey calling me now. Oh my God, he might know something. Okay, but we will see. The Knicks, they're still looking for a coach. They have some second interviews with Mike Brown and others. A lot of fans want Mark Jackson, but we haven't heard that name from the Knicks offices. So Mike Brown is looking like the lead dog right now. Let's see what happens. But they added Jordan from Utah. They added a big man from the Sixers to get some depth in their front court, to get some scoring off the bench. Because Jordan scored about 16 points off the bench, but will he match their rotation? Let's see what happens. They still has their core players on their team. They hasn't done anything yet. But we will see what will happen with the Knicks. But what will they do? Have their complete team first? Or will they finally get a head coach by the end of next week? That's what we must see. The Nets kept all 5 of their draft picks, first rounders, got Porter. Will they do anything? D'Angelo Russell landed up in Dallas because he might be a stopgap because Kyrie is not there because he's injured. And he might be back in early 26. But Russell will be there to help them out. So there's a lot of people changing places. Is that your team? Is your team ready to rock and roll? Can your team make changes? That's the question. Boston is still out there. They picking up some small people. I'm not going to say in stature, but in status. You know, they picking up some people that will help their bench out. Is that enough? Okay, the Heat. What have they done? No, Charlotte has added a couple of players, but is anybody ever looking at that? Cleveland, they added Larry Nance Jr. You know, that's the team his father played with. And he played with them before too, so it's familiar with him. So, is all these changes going to make a threat to anybody, for OKC? Is they scared of any of these moves? No, Houston, they say it might be the number 1 threat with KD down there. They added a big man and things like that. San Antonio, they added a guard. They added a big man. What is next for your team? What doors will open? What doors will close? Like somebody said one time, when one door is open, another door closes. You might have to have someone close a door for someone to open another door for you. Remember that. So, is all these moves going to change anything? Is anything or anybody ready for what's next in the NBA? And besides the NBA, we got a lot of things in the offseason that's happening. The Rangers, the New York Rangers, has traded Miller. Miller is gone. I gotta say, but man, you talking about hockey? Yeah, I'm a Ranger fan. I like hockey. I like Miller. But he's gone. He's a Hurricane now. Pittsburgh. You know, they stole the headlines on Monday, trading for Ramsey, sending Fitzpatrick back to Miami, where he started at. And they got a tight end. And the tight end used to play for their offensive coordinator. Is this enough for Rodgers to make a difference now? What's going on with Cleveland? They haven't made a change in their quarterback yet. They still fighting. We will see. Starting around the 23rd of this month, camps will open. And we will see who is that next team that's going to rise up and see what happens. There's a lot going on. This offseason is moving and all. We will see what will happen with LeBron James. It's just speculation. People like to throw things out there, throw guesses out there, make everybody nervous. But until something really happens, it's just hearsay. There's people talking out loud, want to hear their mouth. You know, so let's see what happens. I think it's going to be an interesting offseason. I think that when it comes to August, a lot of NBA teams will look very, very different. And a lot of them is trying to get bench help. Because this showed the 2 teams with the deepest rosters and deepest bench was in the finals. And let's see what happens. And look at those teams that's in the finals, okay? The Pacers. They lost Turner. They lost Halliburton because of an injury. What will they do? What will they look like? Can they recover? Okay? They're saying the East is open because of these injuries. Can these teams retool themselves and make a difference? Dame has been cut. And they still had to pay him $113 million. Who will sign him for league minimum? Because he's getting paid already. Who will sign him? And so that Dame will have a chance to play in 26 for a contender after he's coming off his injury. We will see. We will see. So let's see who changed teams. Is your team ready? Let's rock and roll. We got the All-Star game coming up in Atlanta. We will see. In baseball, trading deadline will happen soon. In July, we will see. I told you, their season doesn't start until after the trading deadline and the All-Star game. And we will see that. Are you ready for the changes that's going to happen to your team? I'm tired of all these guesses and speculations from everybody. I want to see the change and see the difference. And since we're in July, happy birthday to all the July babies. All the July babies, happy birthday to you. Yes. And we're going to start it off. You know, that young man on July 2nd, I like him a lot. Happy birthday to you, big dog. Peace. And I will talk to y'all later. Don't let the door close on you, because another one will open for you.
When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. If it's meant for you, God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I don't know what your future is, but if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Press on with pride and press on with purpose and appreciate what God has brought you through.